Hi, I'm Kristen Oaks White.
And I'm Avery Davidson. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week.
Well, the numbers for the USDA Market Facilitation Program, or MFP, are out. Some Louisiana parishes are receiving the highest payments in the country.
As TWILA's Neil Melancon tells us, that's not good news. It means farmers in this state are seeing some of the highest negative impacts in the country from the trade wars.
Football season is almost on us, and with his purple and gold farm shed, Russ Ratcliffe has been ready. His cotton crop is about ready too here in Tensaw Parish, where these pretty flowers bloom over plants with lots of bolls.
Very optimistic as far as our yield potential goes right now, especially in cotton. Corn, I think, is going to be okay. It struggled early with a very wet spring. I think all in all, we'll have a very decent yielding crop, but we just can't break even at these market prices right now.
The market situation is casting a dark cloud over these fields. Tensaw Parish is eligible for one of the highest payments in the Market Facilitation Program, or MFP. Even at $105 an acre, though, Ratcliffe says it just makes a dent in the damage done to the grain and cotton markets by the trade war with China.
The MFP obviously is a Band-Aid. We have to have adequate trade laws, rules, regulations in place so this stuff like this doesn't happen.
Further south in Evangeline Parish, Richard Fontenot is on his second year of damage from the trade war, 2 years of being ineligible for those MFP payments as well. He couldn't harvest beans last year due to weather. This year, it's prevent planting.
Unfortunately, with this program, MFP2, as good as it is, it does not cover the preventive planting, but it does cover all planted acres in Louisiana of program crops. So it's substantially more economic supporting than the previous one last year.
Farmers like Ratcliffe and Fontenot across Louisiana are hoping for bumper crops so the volume keeps them afloat.
Agriculture is not something you can rebuild in a day. So if we start losing infrastructure and losing family farms, generational farms to bankruptcy, you're not talking about something that can be fixed with a government payment.
The question right now isn't really whether or not this MFP program is a necessity. According to every farmer we've interviewed, it is, and the numbers don't lie. The real question is whether or not we consider farming a necessity in the United States. If you're concerned about where your food and fiber come from, you've got to wonder whether or not it would be safer coming from overseas to here, where they don't have anywhere near the strict controls they have here in the United States. We have the safest, most affordable food supply in the entire world, and keeping that way means keeping the American farmer and those here in Tensaw Parish in business. For This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, I'm Neil Melancon.
East Carroll Parish led the state in payments, eligible for $106 per acre. That's no surprise, as some counties nearby in the Delta that are in Mississippi are some of the most severely impacted. The payments can't come soon enough, as the Trump administration announced tariffs on more Chinese imports earlier this month. Experts fear there could be no resolution anytime soon to this trade war.